Welcome everybody. I'm Toleri. This is going to be the Tarotscope for the following week. If you haven't heard the term Tarotscope yet, it is basically just using the tarot to get a feel for the general energies of the coming week, similar to a horoscope, but more tarot related. Alright, so the spread I'm going to use is a Tarotscope spread. If you're familiar with the horoscope spread, you will see that it is very familiar in appearance, although it doesn't quite read the exact same way. Each card is going to represent one sign of the zodiac. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at them there, starting with Aquarius. We're going to go ahead and lay out all the cards and work our way around. It's Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. And one card to represent the general energies during the month for everybody involved. Okay, so coming back to Aquarius, we see the Six of Wands. So this week, Aquarius, you're going to be receiving recognition for the attainment or completion of a goal, pat on the back, going to have accomplished something you've been working hard at. Now, the general energy card that was drawn is the Knight of Wands. And this is going to be kind of a current of energy that affects everybody in the coming week. So even though, Aquarius, you've met your goal and you're getting congratulated for that, you're not going to seem content to rest on your laurels. Next thing on the to-do list, next goal, you're going to start working on that in the coming week. For Pisces this week, we see the Seven of Wands. So Pisces, things may not seem like they're going smoothly in the coming week. Running around putting out fires, things coming at you, continually popping up, requiring your attention. The good news is that nothing will be anything that you can't handle. The energy of the Knight of Wands may seem like these things are coming at you very quickly, but you do have the high ground in the upper road, and you're going to be able to make it through the week okay. Aries has the Two of Swords. And that combined with the energy of the Knight of Wands makes me think that you may be under some pressure to make a decision and you're not entirely sure what the right decision to make is. It's important to remember when we see the Two of Swords come up that it's better not to make the wrong decision than to make the right one right off the bat. And what I mean by that is allow yourself the time. You may feel pressured, things may be coming quickly, and you may be on a timeline. Try to push everything to the side, really think about things, meditate on everything, look deep in down the road and see where you think both decisions will lead and which one's the right choice to make. And then, with assurance, act accordingly. For Taurus this week, we see the Four of Cups. It tells me that you may be feeling bored, complacent, apathy setting in. You feel like you really need a change of pace, a change of scenery. Might be a good week to contemplate doing something different. Kind of shake off the melancholiness, shake things up a little bit, even if it's just in the small ways. For Gemini, see the Five of Wands. So Gemini, for the coming week, looks like things are going to be kind of disorganized, things just going on all around you, kind of chaotic. It's going to be a good week to kind of keep your cool, keep focused on you. You can't control what everybody around you is doing. You can just control the way you feel about it and the way you act. So I'd focus on internal things this week and not so much on how to affect the external. For Cancer, we see the Three of Cups. Okay, so recently, similar to Aquarius with the Six of Wands, Cancer, recently you may have completed a project, and now you're kind of relaxing with the energy of the Knight of Wands, maybe being very enthusiastic in your celebrations. This week seems to be about resting on your laurels, enjoying the week and relaxing and kind of recuperating from the hard work you've put in. For Leo, we see the Ace of Wands. All right, so Leo, we got something new in the week ahead. Some new action could indicate picking up a new hobby, some new responsibilities at work. Whatever it is, it's going to be something that I feel you're probably going to enjoy or see it as a positive thing. Aces are all about potential, so it might be something that you have big plans for that you're starting this week. And again, with the energies of the Knight of Wands, kind of very energetic and enthused. Sometimes the Knight of Wands can be a little bit act before you think of an energy. So as you begin something new, let's keep that in mind and make sure that everything is kind of thought out to the best of your ability. Right, next, we see the Hierophant for Virgo. So it looks like Virgo will be concentrating in the coming week on possibly the approval of others or trying to find a spot where you fit in. If you've got a new social environment or a new person around that you're trying to get their blessing, so to speak, you kind of want them to think positively of you. And if it's not just one person, it could represent, a group of friends or family members, something going on where you want their approval. And the Hierophant is all about kind of conforming and falling into line. So that looks like this week Virgos are going to be trying not to step on any toes or cause too much of a ruckus, along with the energy that we all have for the month as the the Knight of Wands could be moving towards an event of some kind, or it could make you feel internally as though you're very rushed and frantic, very stressed about the situation. So this would be a good week to focus on your meditation, Virgo, and to remember that the most important approval you need is from yourself. And next up is Libra, and we see the Ace of Pentacles. Now I'm using the deck of the Bastard, and in this deck, some of the pentacles have been changed over to coins. Some have remained pentacles. And this represents the Ace of Pentacles. So Libras are doing something new in the financial or material realm in the coming week. Could be a change of job, could be adding something to make money on side work, could be investments. But again, with the general energies of the Knight of Wands, it is something that I feel will be gaining momentum. So this bodes well for Libras this week as we begin a positive financial venture. Next, we have Scorpio. And for Scorpio, we have the Seven of Cups. So Scorpio, looks like you have a choice to make this week. You might have several options before you. It could be that you have a conflict between what you know you should do and what you in your head and what you feel like you should do in your heart. Perhaps you're just completely overwhelmed by the enormity or the amount of the choices before you, and you're just kind of awestruck and not sure what to do, where to go, kind of a deer frozen in the headlights kind of feeling. The lesson of the Seven of Cups is to make sure that what you choose has a firm foundation in reality, not just what you're thinking in your head, these big grand plans, but what is actually there. So in the coming week, Scorpio, that's what I would keep in mind. Any decision you make sure that what you think you're choosing is what you're actually choosing. Make sure everything is as you believe it to be. All right, next we have Sagittarius. In Sagittarius, you see the Five of Swords. That tells you that in the coming week, you might have some difficulty communicating with others. You might have somebody, rather, that does not wish to communicate with you in a positive way. You're going to have some potentially an argument or disagreement. And when we consider the energy of the Knight of Wands, it could be something that's very forceful, somebody with quite a strong opinion. And my advice whenever you're dealing with a situation like this, much like Gemini with the Five of Wands, you can't control other people. All you can control is how you respond and react to them. And it also seems that several of the cards for this week indicate it's a good time for meditation and evaluation. So all you can do is, if you find yourself in a situation where there's somebody that just does not want a successful avenue of communication, is just kind of go into yourself a little bit, meditate on what you can do, and just kind of realize that some people are not going to be cooperative. And this brings us to the last sign of the zodiac. We see the Capricorn. Capricorn has the Nine of Cups. This is a good week for Capricorn, as the Nine of Cups represents attaining desires, kind of feeling like everything's running your way, almost like you can do no wrong. What you want is going to be there. World is your oyster, potential at your fingertips, and that's especially beneficial when we factor in the energy of the Knight of Wands, which is very rushed and hurried. So that tells me that this positive energy for Capricorn is rushing in. So that completes our Tarotscope for this week. Shortly, I will be posting a little bit of an extended Tarotscope for each sign of the zodiac, and I hope you enjoy this and those. Y'all have a good day.